Hey everybody, it's Crystal, and I wanted to give a little update about today. Today is Friday, April the 12th, and Josh and I went in today for our mock embryo transfer, basically the trial run, and for our injection training. And so just to start off, whenever you have when they do the trial run, the mock embryo transfer, it's just like the day whenever they transfer your egg, except there are no eggs in the little catheter. So you have to have a full bladder. Oh my God. I mean, it wasn't like the most awful thing in the world, but it was extremely uncomfortable. And for me, I have a tilted uterus, like extremely tilted uterus because of my endometriosis. And so at first, I think it just wasn't showing that my bladder was filling up. And then we had to wait even longer, so it was uncomfortable. I mean, again, not the worst thing I've ever been through, but it was just uncomfortable. And then, so the IVF nurse lady, Jennifer, who's really, really nice, she came in and she was like, it's just going to be a few more minutes. And so by the time Dr. Laura came in to do the actual mock embryo transfer, my bladder was huge. It was like this big. I saw it on the screen and I was like, whoa. So it really filled up. And so, of course, that means that it was uncomfortable for me. It was very uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was good. I mean, it was easy. Like I said, it wasn't the most painful thing I've ever been through, but it was not comfortable because they put the speculum in to kind of contain your cervix, and then they take the ultrasound wand on top of the external ultrasound, and so they press down as hard as they can onto your bladder and push. Oh, basically, Josh stood next to me, and I just squeezed his finger as hard as I could the whole time. I mean, like I said, it wasn't painful. It was pretty uncomfortable. And when I did my IUIs in the past, none of them were uncomfortable except for the very last one we did. And I believe that it was because my uterus was tilted really far back, and so it was kind of hard for her to get where she needs to go. And one of the reasons they like for your bladder to be really full is so that, like, your bladder is here and your uterus is like this. And when your bladder is full, it makes your uterus kind of stretch out, so it really fills everything out, which, I mean, I totally understand. I mean, I'll take the uncomfortable sensation if this gets us a baby in the end. So we did that, and everything looked fine. My lining was fine. I did let her know that I've been spotting for like a week and a half almost. And she said I've been on birth control since August for my endometriosis, just to keep us, not having anything crazy happening, no cyst or anything like that. And she just said, I'm starting to do that point with a birth control where even that's not going to I mean, she didn't explain it like this, but I know what she meant. Like, I'm breaking through. Like, it's not controlling everything as well as it should. So yeah, I've been having and spotting. And so then sorry, this is a little bit of a long-winded update. So then I started to get nervous, and I thought, over the last week and a half, I thought, okay, well, I had the hysteroscopy, but that was like 3 weeks ago. So I was just a little worried, and I feel like I'm getting a cold, like my throat's been scratchy. My nose has been stopped up during the nighttime and stuff like that. So then I started to think, in the back of my head, I didn't tell anybody this, but I was like, oh my God, what if I have an infection in my uterus from that thing? And I was just thinking the worst. But I talked to her about that, and she said that, again, with my endometriosis, she expects some bleeding even on the birth control. So, and I've been kind of crampy and things like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Everything else is looking good. Okay, so here's the deal. We would have started taking our Lupron today, but I got my timeline, my calendar. And so, I would have started taking Lupron. So this is what an IVF calendar looks like, just so you know. I don't know if you can see that, but this is where possible egg retrieval on the 1st and 2nd. So as soon as I saw the calendar and I saw that our egg retrieval, and again, this is not exact science, like it could be a day or two behind, a day or two ahead, but that's just, they like to give you something, but it's usually fairly close unless you have a big problem in the very beginning. Okay, I make my schedule at work for myself and like 12 other staff members, my employees. And so I've seen this one request from my assistant front desk manager in my little request, my little thing that I have for my employees' requests off, and it was the 1st and 2nd of May. And so when I looked at the calendar, I was like, oh. I was like, no. So, I mean, it would be my luck, perfect timing. So she went over the calendar with us and what we were going to do for the medication, like when we do Lupron. So we do Lupron for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like 20 days of Lupron, and I'm going to do 20 units. So anyways, what I'm trying to get at here is that we would have started, today would have been my first day to take the Lupron, and you have to take it after 6 p.m. They do request that you do it after 6 o'clock. But anyways, I let her know, I said, I'm really, really concerned about May 1st and 2nd, that being right there, because my luck, everything will go perfectly, and we'll have to do the retrieval on the 2nd. And so my other manager, you know, I have already confirmed that he's going to be off on those days. So and the thing is where I work, you know, I am the manager, and then I have an assistant manager and another one. And so if one's out, we have to cover everything. So I don't have any extra staff that I can just pull in and be like, oh, by the way, I'm going to have to do this thing today, so so-and-so is going to have to work. It doesn't work that way. I really need to learn how to turn this off on my phone. I get this Amber Alert thing. Okay, I'm sorry. It's done. There's an Amber Alert. It comes on your phone now. That's so crazy. So anyways, so with it being really, I mean, instantly I just had anxiety inside the pit of my stomach when I saw the date. So I asked the nurse if we could go ahead and move it up a week. So we are. So I will not start Lupron until next Friday. Which at first, I mean, on the drive home, I have to admit, I was kind of disappointed inside my head. I was just like, man, that stupid schedule request, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's fine. It all works out well. I really, like I said, where I work and everything, I haven't told my general manager that I'm doing this. Some of my other staff members know about it, and I'm sure he has an idea that I'm going to, but I haven't really come out and said it, like, hey, guess what I'm doing? And the only reason is because when I was doing fertility treatments last time, I really felt like, because people knew about it, people were watching me and judging me and, you know, trying to judge whether or not I was being more emotional or more this or more that. So I don't want to be a target. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you know, this is happening because she's on medication or this or that. I'm not going to fucking deal with that. Sorry if I'm getting feisty about it, but I'm just not. So I have not told him about it, and I do not plan to tell him about it unless, of course, something goes wrong. And a lot of people are like, oh, you should probably tell your manager. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not. I mean, I love my manager to death. He's really great, and I'm grateful to have him, but I don't want to tell him that I'm doing this. Like I said, my other managers, like my managers that I work closely with, they know that I'm doing it, so that's really all that matters. I'm totally losing my brain here. So yeah, we moved everything up a week by a week. So that means I will start Lupron on the 19th of April, which is next Friday. And so I'm fine with that. And another thing is that with the injection would have been starting today, I'm at work. I have to go to work at 3 o'clock today. So that means I would be doing my first injection all by myself at work. So I am kind of glad that it's not working on that way. You know, it's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't want anybody to think that I'm obsessing or stressing out about it, because I'm really not. I'm very excited about it. It was just that I'm glad that I changed the timing. So yeah, I changed the timing, and that's really making me feel a lot better, a lot less stress. So that means now, I'm going to try and make this quick because I'm almost at 10 minutes. So that means that our possible egg retrieval will be possibly around between May 8th and 10th, somewhere around that day. It says May 9th, but it's, you know, a day before, a day after. And so then that means possible pregnancy test is around the 23rd or the 24th. And I just want to say that on the 24th of May, Josh and I celebrate 10 years of marriage. So it would be the most amazing gift to find out that we were pregnant. So I'm getting emotional now. it's really, really real that we're gonna do this now. And I'm so excited. I mean, I'm emotional. I'm starting to get emotional like every day, every other day now. I've like gotten teary-eyed at something. So my nerves are there, not like in a super stressful way, but just more of like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I might be pregnant next month, you know. I'm so excited. So anyways, that is that, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this so it's not too long, but yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm so excited, and I just appreciate everybody following me along on this journey, everybody's watching. Thanks for supporting me and being here for me. So yeah, and again, if anybody has any questions about anything specific that I'm doing, just let me know. I probably won't make another video until next week on Friday when I do my first injection. I am going to do a video about that. So yeah, I'm super excited. Oh, one last thing. For my people who, I had a lot of questions about the type of vitamin that Josh and I are taking that gave us his little boost in sperm count. So I ripped off the things to our vitamins, and this is what he is taking. And it is called Ultra Mega Green. Oh no, that's me. His is Ultra Mega Green Men's. It's a dietary supplement, whole food enhanced Vitapack. So it's got green food multivitamin formula. It has D3, promotes heart health, high potency omega complex. It's got a lot of stuff in it. So this is what it is. And this is not exactly what my doctor had asked us to take. They wanted us to do a high antioxidant. There was this other vitamin that they, basically I think because their office, they had to kind of promote it. And I was like, no, I'm not taking that. So we went and got this. And when I went to GNC, I gave them the pamphlet of the vitamins that the fertility clinic wanted us to take. And I said, here, what do I take? And he was like, this is your best bet. So this is what Josh has been taking. And then I have been taking the Ultra Mega Green Vegetarian Blend for, it's not for women specifically, but this has every single thing that the women's blend had in it and more. So yes, I am, I can't believe that we are here. I'm slightly disappointed again that we're not starting the Lupron today, but rather than, you know, feel my need to start the medication and cause a bigger problem down the line if my egg retrieval did land on the 1st or 2nd, I just decided to deal with the stress right now and be upset that we're not doing it today. And, you know, by the end of today, I'll be fine about it. And I'm just, like, overall, like I said, I'm just so excited that we are here, that we're going to do it. Everything is looking good, and I'm feeling so energized by this. Anyways, I'm going to just ramble if I keep talking. We're at 13 minutes. I am so sorry. I hope everybody has a fabulous day, and I will see you all next week on Friday. Actually, I think I will make a video, not a TTC video. I've seen a bunch of tags because everybody's doing Vita right now, Veda, whatever you want to call it. I did it last August. It was so much fun. I did every single day. I'm a little bummed that I'm not doing it this month, and I kind of wanted to, like, on day 3 or 4. I was like, oh, I should do it, and then I thought, no, I'm doing IVF stuff this month. I just need to focus on that. So that's why I'm not doing it, if anybody wants to know. And but I probably will do it in August again. But anyways, I've seen a lot of really fun tags. I like the Don't Ask, Don't Tell tag has gone around, and so I don't know, maybe between now and then I will, now and next week, next Friday, maybe I will do some of those videos just to have fun and get my brain off of, you know, thinking of everything else. So that's it. Sorry this is a little long-winded. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. Bye.